Hello, it is the 19th Thursday after Pentecost, and our reading today is out of Matthew chapter 7, verses 22 to 29. And it begins really in the middle of what Jesus was saying yesterday in verse 21. Because he says, many will come to me in that day at the time of judgment and say, Lord, Lord, look, didn't we cast out demons in your name? Didn't we prophesy in your name? And he says, depart from me, I never knew you. And then he says, those who take his words here, the words that he's speaking here in the Sermon on the Mount, these words, he says, and do them are like someone who's built their house on the rock. And the person who doesn't take his words in the Sermon on the Mount and does them is like someone who's built their house on the sand. And so we have to realize that it's in the doing of the words that Jesus is speaking that our life is established, that our kingdom life is established. It's not in the casting out demons. It's not in the prophesying. It's not in healing the sick. It's not in raising the dead. All of those things are good and are ways of expressing kingdom life through the power of the resurrection in the world today. But the things that we are judged by are the things in the Sermon on the Mount. The things that we're judged by are how we do the things that Jesus tells us to do in the way that we live. I want to encourage you with that. I don't want to discourage you from living in the fullness of bringing the power of the resurrection into the world around you. Go pray for those who are sick. Cast out demons. Prophesy. Those are good things, but be sure that the Lord doesn't say, I never knew you, because they are going to say, Lord, Lord. They're going to acknowledge Jesus is Lord. They're going to say, Lord, Lord, and he's going to say, I never knew you, because you didn't do the things that he said. You didn't follow the teaching here in the Sermon on the Mount. That's the important thing that you have to remember, that it's how you live. It's how you live kingdom life in relationship to each other and in relationship to the world around you that matters. I encourage you with that word today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.